Okay, so this is another one of those weird incidences of people mocking quote-unquote conspiracy theorists for saying something's about to happen, and then later reporting that very thing happening as if it's a good thing. It's like they just forgot before that they were saying that, no, this is a bad thing, of course, but conspiracy theorists think it's going to happen. Aren't they just so crazy and kooky? Let me show you what I mean. Okay, these are both from the U.S. Sun. The one you see on the left was posted on April 30th, 2020. Okay, sick claims. Sick. You're sick. Anti-vaxxers are already peddling bizarre theories about coronavirus vaccine, claiming it's a plot to microchip the world. Those bizarre, sick claims. That's April of 2020. Okay. Now, fast forward to December 27th, 2021. Same outlet, the U.S. Sun, December 22nd, 2021. From the same outlet. Under your skin, microchip implanted in your arm could track your COVID vaccine status with just a cell phone scan. So over here it's like, oh, those anti-vaxxers, they're so irresponsible, they're so ridiculous, they're so disgusting. I so hate them. I so wish they would die for being so awful and disgusting and appalling, and I hate them because they're making this sick claim that there's going to be microchip technology that comes out of the coronavirus vaccine. Here, microchip implanted in your arm could track your COVID vaccine status. Huh. So it's sick. It's a sick claim over here. And over here, it's something that's actually happening. So what I find strange about this, what I find interesting about this, I try to take emotion out of it and just look at things like this in an analytical manner, even though that's not always easy to do, because when you're living in a world that's like ours, it's hard not to get frustrated and emotional. It's oftentimes, but just looking at it analytically, this is a very strange transition from one mindset to another. You go from mindset A, which is saying this group over here are bad. The anti-vaxxers, the conspiracy theorists, they're bad because they say that this is going to happen, and that's such a ridiculous idea, and we should all loathe and despise them for claiming such a thing is going to happen. You go from that point A, to point B over here, where the thing that you ridiculed the conspiracy theorist and the anti-vaxxer for claiming was going to happen actually is happening, and then it's just like, oh, well, it's a good thing. It's this way this way we can now, keep track of people's vaccine status in a much more efficient way by computer chips, right? Microchips. But before, just a few months before, just a year and a half before, 18 months or so before, you were saying, oh, those people who think there's going to be this is some kind of plot to chip people. That's just so sick. Like, where did your outrage go? Were you ever really outraged? The thing is, I believe the outrage is real, or at least they're trying in this first iteration. They are trying to get you to be outraged. They're trying to make the reader feel outraged towards the so-called anti-vaxxers. But over here, when this happens, they want you to forget that they were ever saying bad things about the people who said that this would happen. And now it's just sort of like, oh, this is good. It's good that this is happening. Or you know, I mean, we saw the exact same dynamic in a previous video that I did, where they were discussing somewhere in March or April of 2020, when they were discussing how these crazy, insane anti-vaxxer conspiracy theorist nuts, who are probably racist and misogynist too, according to Justin Trudeau, how they were saying that there's going to be a vaccine passport. That's what they're going to try to get out of this whole so-called pandemic. Aren't they crazy for claiming that? That's what they said in the first instance, and in the second instance, well, vaccine passports are here and in many places, and that's a good thing. I mean, it's like, if you're gonna, it's like that. There's no consistency. If there were consistency, you would have to say, point A, I'm mocking the conspiracy theorist for being so paranoid about this. Point B, wow, the conspiracy theorist was right. He was right all along. I guess they can't do that. You know, that would make themselves look bad. But, I mean, it would be a more honorable thing to do, but they don't care about honor. I'm pretty damn sure of that. Anyway, interesting phenomenon. Let me know what you think. Leave your comment below. Thanks for watching.